Yep, by profession, I was trained to be a secondary math teacher, 712, and was sitting in a study hall essentially at the beginning of December and had our principal walk up to me and while I was helping a student with some math, said we're looking at starting this CAPS program. We'd like for you to be the instructor. And at that time, I think we just had our third child. I was trying to get out of coaching wrestling, but then the head wrestling coach just disappeared. And so then instead of me going away, they asked me to be the head wrestling coach. And we were just got into that season. So there was a lot on my plate, but I thought, oh, okay, well, let me think about it. I'll do some research on what it is. And, by next fall, if this is something that we want to do, there's a lot of details we got to figure out, but we can figure that out over the summer. And the principal was, no, we want you to start it in January. And I looked at him, I was like, I'm not even sure what it is. How can we start this in January? He's like, well, just don't worry about it. We have a meeting in 2 days. We'd like you to be there and you'll learn more about it. So I show up to this meeting at district office and I walk in and there's a couple school board members that walked up to me and were like, we're so excited you're going to do this program. So it quickly went from an informational meeting to voluntold that I'm going to be running it. And while we were there, two things really happened. And it's kind of like fate. One, they started talking about generally what the program was going to be like. It's going to be immersed in the communities, and students are going to be working on these projects with different businesses and organization, and it could be really authentic learning experiences and student-led, and people got to choose, individualize that experience. So when I was listening to what they were talking about, this was, and how it was going to be a lot on problem solving and innovation and communication skills that I thought like, wow, these are things that they're actually going to need rather than some of the stuff that they're memorizing in classrooms.